What's going on, Planet Poke viewers? Welcome back to Platinum version, and we are here in Pastoria City where we left off last time. And I said I was going to be checking out the Great Marsh in this episode, but after reconsidering, I decided I'm going to skip out on that and just go straight to the gym, just because the Great Marsh is kind of an optional area, and I don't really need to go there for anything. So instead, I'm going to go to the gym, and before you can go inside, you're going to be stopped by your rival Barry. And actually, believe it or not, this time he's not going to plow into you and give you a freaking concussion. He's actually going to keep his distance, not slam right into your face. But yeah, then he's going to challenge you to a battle. Because Barry just got his gym badge from Crasher Wake, so probably thinks he's hot stuff now. Thinks he can finally beat me in a Pokemon battle. But I'm not going to lie, he has some pretty high-level Pokemon. He's got a level 34 Staravia, which is, you know, better than anything I can say. I don't even have Pokemon at level 30 right now. But yeah, hopefully my secret weapon here, Vulcan, can take care of business, even though I'm 8 levels down. And good thing my Fire Blast didn't miss. But yeah, the reason I'm so low leveled is because I have 6 Pokemon that are all, like, fighting for experience points. And you barely live, that's annoying. Oh, Endeavor, that was actually a smart move. Like, I don't know, maybe Barry's made some legitimate progress. He actually did something smart for once. Oh, and my move missed, dang it. Alright, now I'm probably gonna get myself killed, so... Kinda got screwed over there. Let's go over to Captain. But yeah, Staravia, that was actually a great call using Endeavor. Endeavor makes it so that your health is equal to the opponent's health. So, you know, Staravia can just sit there with 6 hit points left and take me all the way down to 6 hit points. Pretty good strategy, not gonna lie. But there, my Swift takes it out. I had to use Swift just in case, because Swift never misses. And you can never be sure after they use Double Team even one time. But for Roselia, I think I'll go back over to Vulcan. Even though I only have 6 hit points left, I think I should be able to outspeed it and get the kill. Assuming Fire Blast doesn't miss. If Fire Blast misses, I'm pretty much screwed. Fingers crossed, and there we go. Yeah, it's always a little risky using those moves with lower accuracy, but always works out when they do hit, because they do way more damage. And a critical hit, dang, like, call it a Firefighters if you want, but that thing is not going out anytime soon. 1,041 experience for Vulcan. Not quite enough to get up a level, though. Oh, and next up was Buizel. So yeah, nice variety of typings here. You might see yourself switching around a lot, because Barry's team's actually kind of completing the full circle. But yeah, Blackstar should be able to take care of this. And my big question is, why in the world do you have a Buizel at level 32? Like, I don't know if you saw my Floatzel a little bit ago, not even at level 30 yet, but still evolved, so I don't know what you've been doing like the past 6 levels, because you definitely could have evolved that thing already. But you know, I guess you just don't want your Pokemon to get any stronger. You're all about that Ash Ketchum lifestyle, just keeping the first stage Pokemon the entire way. I guess it'll work out for you, whatever, and you're paralyzed, so pretty much game over. Oh, but you do have Aqua Jet. Yeah, sorry I'm making fun of your level 32 Buizel. Didn't realize you had Aqua Jet in your arsenal right there. Next time, I'll respect you. Alright, so Buizel goes down. Hopefully next time we see that thing, it'll be freaking evolved. And Blackstar gets up to level 28 for that one. Not a bad job at all. And I'm learning Swagger at level 28. You know what? Swagger's sometimes a decent move, and I think I'll never really use Tackle in my life, so maybe I'll use Swagger sometime, I don't know. But yeah, there we go. For getting Tackle and learning Swagger. Swagger will boost the opponent's attack, which seems kind of crazy, but it also confuses them, so it makes them hit themselves harder in confusion, which is kind of cool. But yeah, back over to Captain. The evolved Buizel, like, this is what you could have if you were, you know, a smart trainer. And he's got a level 36 Monferno, so once again, you could have been evolved into an Infernape, but you just didn't want to do it. Like, I don't understand why you have all these Pokemon in your team that could be evolved to the next stage, but he just wasn't about it. He just insisted on having that Monferno one more level. Like, you know what? No, why would I want the all-powerful Infernape when I can have a level 36 Monferno? And he's got Mach Punch. I mean, as long as they've got those priority moves, Aqua Jet and Mach Punch, I guess you just really don't need to be evolved. Alright, but there we go. That thing goes down pretty easily for being his strongest starter Pokemon. And a bunch of experience. So level 29 for Captain. And obviously, that Pokemon will either be Monferno, Grotle, or Prinplup, depending on your starter. And I'm definitely not going to teach Agility to Floatzel, because, I don't know, I'd never use it. I'm already fast enough anyways. Kind of does me no good. But yeah, there we go. We completely destroyed Barry, even though he has way higher level Pokemon. But, you know, maybe if he just evolved a couple of them, he would be doing a way better job. I don't know. But yeah, I kind of have some healing to do, so let me go get this taken care of at the Pokemon Center, and we will be right back on our gym grind. Alright guys, took care of that healing really quick, and let's go ahead and get inside the Pastoria Gym and take on some trainers. And I think I'm going to have Lueroi up to the front to start things off. Should work out pretty well, because obviously this is a water-type gym. So Grottle and my electric type will be doing a ton of work in here. And as you can see, Barry's already made the certified trainers list, which means we really should have no worries. I mean, if he can come in here with his unevolved weasel and take this place down, we shouldn't have much to worry about. And I love how this kid is like, yeah, my body's not the only thing I work on toughening up in here. It's like, dude, you're like a 5-year-old boy. You shouldn't be worried about trying to get a jacked body. Like, what are you trying to impress, like, all the kindergartners at the pool or something? But yeah, anyways, this guy's got a big barrel on his team, which is actually, I don't know, it doesn't really look like a water type, but it actually is normal in water once evolved from Bidoof. So a couple Razor Leaf should do the trick, and hopefully they do, because I really don't want to get it put to sleep from yawn. That would be very annoying. But we should be fine. Rollout won't even do too much. But yeah, the gym puzzle here kind of looks complicated. You have to step on the buttons to raise and lower the levels of water, but as long as you kind of take the main path and keep following the trainers, the puzzle kind of just solves itself by going more forward and more forward as you go along. So yeah, it's really not too bad of a puzzle. And there we go, Tuber Jackie. Yeah, try doing some more push-ups next time. Get that body toughened up. Anyways, let's step on this panel here, bring down the water levels, and now we can go all the way over here and take on this fisherman dude. And I love how there's fishermen in here, like, what, are there Pokemon swimming around in the water that we're, like, putting up and down? I can just imagine they're, like, in there fishing for a Magikarp or something, they just lower the water level, and they just all fall down and die. It's like, hey man, what the heck, I was about to catch that thing. But yeah, this guy's got a Whiscash on his team, which makes things really easy, because it's 4 times weak to grass, because it's a water and ground type. So keep that in mind, don't actually try hitting it with an electric type move, because you'll probably just get slaughtered by a magnitude and die. And speaking of getting slaughtered and dying, one Razor Leaf with a critical hit does the trick. So that did 8 times the regular amount of damage, which is intense, 12 times the damage with the same type attack bonus, so that was pretty much ridiculous. And almost at level 30, that is like the closest you can freaking get. I could go get like 1 hit point from killing a Rattata, and get up 1 level, I swear. But yeah, the green button will bring up the water level, and that's going to bring us down here. And now we can go across this little wooden plank and fight this sailor dude over here. You know, one thing I think they should do in Pokemon games is get rid of all the sailors and just make pirates, because who doesn't want to fight pirates in Pokemon battles? That would be freaking epic. But yeah, here we just have regular old Sailor Damien. Oh, he's got a Wingull on his team. And you know what, for whatever reason, I just think of Wingull as one of the most pathetic Pokemon in any of the games. I mean, it's gotta be the least intimidating Pokemon ever. I feel like Wingull's that Pokemon that you, like, throw bread to when you're on, like, a frickin' cruise ship. Like, you just hold bread off the side of the ship and the Wingull comes by and eats it. I mean, probably just the least intimidating Pokemon ever. Especially if you have an electric type, that thing doesn't stand a chance. But yeah, I don't even need to switch over to my electric type just because Lueroi is fine here. Even with Razor Leaf, but kinda want to get him up to level 30 anyways, so I don't mind sticking around. And that return will finish it off. And down goes the Wingull. But seriously, you gotta at least evolve your Wingull. I don't know why you have a Wingull that high leveled. I don't know why there's this whole trend going on right now in the game of just refusing to evolve your Pokemon. But yeah, there goes Lueroi to level 30. And he actually does have a Pelipper, so I guess I can't complain. You evolved one of your Wingulls. So yeah. I mean, Pelipper is pretty awesome, though. Pelipper pretty much is just Wingull with a beak 5 times as big, at least. Maybe 10 times as big. Maybe 50 times as big. I mean, I might be underestimating that quite a lot. I mean, Pelipper's beak got so big that it literally got slower than Wingull. Like, Wingull is a faster Pokemon than Pelipper. You have to lose speed in order to evolve it. It's pretty funny, actually. So you know what? Maybe that was the hidden knowledge behind, or the hidden logic behind not evolving his first Wingull. He just didn't want it to get any slower. And I can't believe you are alive with that little of HP. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I got the 4 times shot on you, which is nice, but seriously, 1 little hit point. I know you have good defense and all, but that was just ridiculous. Anyways, see you later, Pelipper, with your big frickin' giant beak. And there we go. Defeated Sailor Damien. Yeah, I'm definitely top-class tough because I took down your crappy frickin' flying-type Pokemon. Anyways, you know what, Black Star? Lueroi got up to level 30. You're doing a pretty good job, so I'll put you up front. And let's go ahead and do a little bit of healing, though, just because I might as well. Let's go with a Super Potion. That should be good. So Black Star be fully healed, and we can go about our merry way. So let's bring the water all the way up, go across this plank right here. And I think that brings us to this side, so we have another little girl. Okay, so I get it now. This is the little girl that the first boy was trying to impress. This is why he wanted to be working on his body, getting all strong so he could, you know, try to go on a date with Tuber Caitlin over here. It would be so cute. They could draw pictures with crayons and eat crackers. It'd be the most adorable thing ever. But anyway, she has an Azurill on her team, which is kind of fitting because it's a baby Pokemon and she's like a baby trainer. But yeah, Azurill's actually not even a water type, it's normal type, so electric and grass are not super effective, but still, like, it's not like it makes it too much more challenging to knock out. I mean, it's a freaking Azurill. So let's finish it off here, and I think she might have the whole lineup, Azurill, Marill, and Azumarill, so nice little range of Pokemon. I don't get why some trainers in the game do that. It's like they only want to have one line of Pokemon, and that's it. But she's going straight to Azumarill. Probably figures it's crunch time, gotta bring out your best Pokemon for a time like this. But, you know, a spark or two and this thing's donezo. But yeah, Azumarill is actually, like, kind of an intimidating Pokemon, because if it has the huge power ability, its physical attack is kind of just scary high, like, way higher than you would ever expect it to be. But you're gonna use Aqua Ring, so not really worrying about that too much. Hopefully this spark knocks you out, and I don't have to worry about any of your nasty offensive moves at all. Wow, not bad at all. That thing completely just got owned. Used Aqua Ring once to restore its health and just got knocked out. It's like, yeah, have fun restoring all that health when you're just knocked out and dead. And last up we have Marill, so to complete the trifecta here, we got the middleman, Marill, which should be freaking easy, I mean. I can't stress about a Marill when I just knocked out Azumarill. But yeah, Blackstar and Lueroi pretty much dominate everything in here. And there's another critical hit for that one-hit KO, which I might have actually needed, so that's nice. You got 360 experience points. And $124! Yeah, that's the one thing. The young trainers like that have, like, no money to give out. Alright, here's another fisherman. Once again, still confused why these guys are fishing in the water here. But he's got a Goldeen on his team, so Blackstar should be able to take care of this. And what makes me really sad is that Blackstar may be coming to the end of his road. This might be like the last hurrah for Blackstar, taking down Crasher Wake and all these water types, because at this point I have the rest of the Pokemon I want in my team, so, you know, I just don't know how long I'm going to keep him, because like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him the rest of the way or not. And I got 666 experience points from that Goldeen! So yeah, that freaking Goldeen is possessed by the devil and probably just gave me bad luck for eternity. But hopefully it's not too bad, because I gotta take care of this Gyarados right here. And I have to deal with that Intimidate, which is annoying. I probably should have switched out so I could switch back in and Intimidate him instead, but oh well, hopefully it's not too bad. I mean, you know what, this might be horrible, because that Thrash did a ton of damage. Yeah, Gyarados kinda has ridiculously high attack, but luckily it's 4 times weak to Electric. And, ooh, you're paralyzed! That actually saved me. Now I can outspeed you and kill you. You know what? That was extremely lucky. I was about to get annihilated by that Gyarados. It was going to finish off Luxray right here, or Luxia right here, who's almost a Luxray, by the way. Almost, as in, right freaking now! Holy crap! Yeah, I'm at level 30, which is when I evolved. So yeah, I pretty much can call you Luxray, as soon as this battle's over, though. I'll switch out for Seeking, though, just because I don't want to get myself killed or anything. I'm kind of getting there, so we'll go back over to Lueroi, who's nice and full on health. So yeah, this is the big bad boy right here. You can mess around with Goldeen, but nobody messes around with Seeking. Seeking is just too awesome. I mean, Goldeen isn't really worth much, just kind of flops around in Super Smash Bros., and that's all it's ever known for, but Seeking is freaking epic. But hopefully this Razor Leaf can knock out the King of the Sea itself, and actually it might. Bam! Critical hit! Probably much needed, but I will take it any day of the week. And there we go, that's awesome. So we're getting super close, almost done with all the trainers in here before Gym Leader will crash or wake himself. I think we might have just actually 1 or 2 more trainers to go, so definitely getting pretty close. And yeah, definitely don't forget that Luxio is going to evolve into Luxray. So yeah, this is freaking awesome. This is perfect for right before the gym to get my electric type fully evolved. And there it goes. So we started with this Shinx, evolved it into Luxio, and now here we are in the Pastoria Gym with my Blackstar fully evolved into a Luxray. I don't get any new moves or anything, but now I have a freaking epic electric type, and we are ready to roll and take down everyone else in this gym. And you've got 44 hit points, that should be good enough for one last trainer, so I'll go down here, press this last orange button, and then the water levels go all the way down, which brings us straight to the last trainer we need. So we'll go around this way. And here he is. One more sailor to fight. But I'm serious though, they should definitely be pirates, not sailors. Alright. And that's just how that guy rolls, like those raging seas. Yeah, whatever, Sailor Samson, we'll see what you gotta say about... Oh, you've got a Wingle? Then you've definitely got nothing to say about this Luxray right here. And you gotta take an Intimidate right off the bat. I mean, I can just see Luxray, like, just feeding off the fear right now. And the Spark will knock it out easily. I mean, seriously, Wingle's gotta be, like, the easiest Pokemon to knock out. If you really wanted to kill a Wingle, all you'd have to do is, like, throw 2 big pieces of bread at it, and then just try to eat them and choke on them and die. Right on the spot. I mean, that's how easy it is to kill a Wingle. And Shellos is up next, which won't be too much harder. We'll give this thing a Spark. You know, Shellos is actually a really good Pokemon and fully evolved into Gastrodon. Then it's a Water and Ground type, but for now I can use Electric type moves to knock it out. So there we go. I don't even like the pink Shellos anyways, they're ugly. I enjoy knocking them out. They don't even deserve living. The blue ones are way cooler. And here's Golduck, another pretty awesome blue Pokemon. And it's gonna use Confusion. Yeah, always kinda confused me, no pun intended, that Golduck wasn't part Psychic type, because they pretty much make it out to be a Psychic Pokemon. Even Psyduck, too, has frickin' Psy in its name, but they just don't want to make it a Psychic type. For whatever reason, but... Anyways, Golduck's gonna go down, Black Scar gets a bunch of experience, up to level 31. And I'm not worried about anything, I think we are completely set to take on the gym leader, Crasher Wake. So once you defeat that final Sailor right there, step on this blue button and the water levels will come all the way up to the top, and your path to take on the gym leader Crasher Wake opens. So we're actually going to be taking him on in the next episode, so thanks for watching this, everybody. Stay tuned next week for some more Pokemon Platinum, and we will be taking on the 5th gym leader, Crasher Wake. Stay tuned for more.